Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Formed, and here we are in the Lord of the Rings, The Realms in Exile mod. So is a new expansion to go along with the nomadic changes to the game. Interesting enough, no nomadic nations yet, from what I can see. However, there's a whole new region here, the Bay of Ormal. So we have an option of, say, playing up here, which is Imperial. So think Byzantines. Again, Imperial. There's this guy up here who literally controls a defensive valley, and that's it. This guy is getting trade and culture. Down here we've got... This guy is probably evil based off of the descriptions. And then we've got this lady over here. Huh. It says easy for her. This guy's advanced. Trying to figure out who to play here. This guy I checked out. It's expert it should almost be impossible in some ways. You start off with a very strong Duke right on your border. You know what? Let's play this lady. It says easy, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, nothing's ever easy in this game. I believe I've allowed weighted lore colonization, so elves, dwarves, men, everyone should colonize lands eventually. Okay, so we are currently at war with these people right there. So let's set up everything first. Actually, you know what? Do we have any options here? Enact vengeance on the sun goddess Aryan. Strike at Aryan's heart. I have to take out this. This is an evil faith. Okay, so I guess we're evil this game. If I could rebuild this, we get a lot of resources. Okay, first things first. Martial skill, because we're going to be doing a lot of fighting. Our character needs to get married. Matrilineally, anyone worth having our character marry. Herculean strength? Sure. Considering she's strong already. Ready. She's a witch, which makes sense. And yes, that was a slight accidental pun there. Let's station our men-at-arms, I guess. Or are they already stationed? They're not stationed. Okay. Make sure I do that before I replace them or anything. Yeah, I'd rather have the pikemen armed, honestly. Maybe some armored footmen. Wow. Okay, let's hold court. Got a bodyguard, got a gesture. Okay, wrongdoing was not proved there, which is fine. We can't upgrade our stuff anywhere. We are literally at the maximum men-at-arms. Cool. And we have to win this war. A vengeful path. The young Queen of Isra is in crisis. Her uncle has long tried to sway her to follow the Kayan sun goddess's light and become an Aryan, but she's always refused to stray from the path of the rites of Yom. Groomed by her mother, she soon considered herself destined for a higher calling, uniting the splinter realms against the encroaching Aryanists. Her father was found strangled in his bed a few months ago, leaving her as the matriarch. Swiftly proved headstrong and independent enough to forge her own path, call for banners of war against her neighbors. We will avenge the father and cleanse the area of Aryan's taint. Traitors and villains. Oh. There's an assassin in the chamber, and she killed them. Sun-shaped pendant, one of the guardsmen. The uncle. Spiteful uncle. The uncle is now a nemesis. Okay. We have to win this war. Oh, he's able to run away faster than we can get to him. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Victory there. That's good, considering we're outnumbered. We're not outnumbered now. Ooh, that's a little awkward. The buttons are intruding into where I dismiss stuff. Let's see. In our capital, we can... It's always actually more efficient to build the level 1 buildings rather than the higher level buildings. One of those interesting little statistics. Get some trade ports going, I guess. I guess a hill farm. Okay, that was a lot of our wealth. Oh, our character needs another spouse or two. There's a smart one. How is our succession? Ah, we need to steer our house unity towards harmonious. Okay. Oh, we could just change our cults here. Huh. Interesting. Speaking of which, our culture, obviously we're the head of it. We've researched all of that. Haven't researched like this elephant tree or anything. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to just do that. We also have refugee status. Huh. Let's try and research elephants. Because I feel like that would be an extremely powerful help in these wars. Really? You got away? That's annoying. Okay. We need to actually occupy land. We got a new court artifact. It's not that good, but it is an artifact. I think we only probably will have to take 2 of these, so we might even be able to avoid the capital. Or 1. Okay, that works. He is out. Oh. Interesting. Huh, I think I'll grant this one away then. Take this as a new settlement here. Anything that we can rebuild. Rebuilding is so powerful. If we can do that, it would be worth it. What else we got? Farms and fields, I guess. Okay, we subdued that area. Technically, we're queen of all this area, but no one is willing to submit to our vassalage because of our different faith and, obviously, low legitimacy. I guess we just take over. In fact, I might just even automate my armies because this shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't. Just, honestly, I'm just gonna let her rampage. She should be fine. Like, this should be a very easy victory here. Yeah, we're already winning. It's that simple. Unbelievable. But that's the way it goes. This is a very strong start. The problem, of course, is her goal is to oppose these guys, who are even stronger. Victory on that war. Good, good, good. Get some money out of that. What are you doing up there? Not sure why my people were off fighting a war where they can't win, but they were. Build some orchards, I guess. We have a new dynasty legacy. Havens of the South. Interesting. Yeah, I should definitely do this one. Even though it's not, you know, actually, you know what? Better yet, let's start off with the strongest start one, Ominous, and then we'll work on that once we're done. Although I would love to know what my troops are doing. It was an easy initial war, but it's not anymore. There we go. Okay. There we go. Finally. That is this area taken. Come on. There we go. You know what? I should actually be able to look at this building now. 2,000 could rebuild it. So we need money, which shouldn't be problematic for us. Although apparently we need another tax collector. I don't trust the dishonest tax collector there. We are making a lot of money already, though. Put the mother and his old lady in waiting. Okay. We clearly need better siege weapons. But we can't get better siege weapons. So you know what? I'm actually going to intervene here. This is stupid that you're not using siege weapons to take this fort. As I said, it was rather stupid, that. Okay. That's a good start. In fact, we've expanded outside of our starting area. Okay, this guy's just allied to somebody within his own lands, which means should be fairly easy to win this. I'll do the automation again. Just hopefully this time the game is a little less stupid. This is our capital duchy, okay. We'll do an elephant tree there, because why not? Farms and fields. That's stabilizing. My armies are trying to figure out where to go. Considering how heavily we outnumber them, the AI probably can win this war. Anything else we want here? Not really. Probably hospice of all things. There we go. Engineered for destruction. Makes our siege weapons more efficient. Okay, our house level is now friendly. Okay, tiny little bit left and we should win. We'll take a cat as a pet though. That sounds like a positive thing. And it wants me to hold court again. Of course it does. Ooh, no, we're not going to pay for that. Downside of making so much money is all those decisions cost a ton of money. Okay. Victory on that front. We have another city. Another unique building area. Oof, I guess that means we have to hold it. How many unique buildings are there down here? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Again, we're over our build limit. Huh. I'll grant the father that. So at least it'll stay in the dynasty. Okay, we've managed to stabilize that area. I might as well just wipe out this area, because why not? And then we'll just keep expanding eastward, I think. I will say, this sandbox type area of the map, in some ways, feels... I'll have to... somewhat feels a little bit more interesting to play in versus the western areas where everything is kind of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, Dale. A little fixed, you know what I mean? Having the unfixed stuff feels a little bit more interesting to play with. Costs us nothing to wipe out some of these minor ones, so... The Reformists have won in the Tedjan Civil War. Okay, another province picked up. We're missing... Oh, no, there we go. I should turn off this luxury tax and go back to basic. There we go. And now we invade and we take this area. Oh, as much as we can. As well as ransoming some prisoners. There we go. How rich will this be? Extremely rich. Yeah, I think we gotta go with this building. I don't know about you guys. Having Muma killed just feels like, yeah, we win. Obviously, they're expensive to maintain, but wow, all of these people getting set free. Ay, ay, ay. Guess we captured a lot of people, huh? Sorry about that. I didn't think when I started dismissing them it would suddenly turn into an endless amount of things to needing to be constructed and dealt with. And dismissed. Also, this is just colonizable. Which means do that. In fact, okay, that was the only colonizable province that borders us. There's obviously one down there, but I will say that is another complaint I have about, in general, Crusader Kings 3, is that all the land is entirely settled at all times, which feels kind of... Oh, this is all colonists. Oh boy. Huh. These are all settlements. Oh my. This isn't good. Okay, that's somewhat stabilized here. They actually have a decent alliance. I probably could smash them, but I don't know if it's worth it yet. Instead, we'll take out these... Oh, that's a truce area. Just gonna launch a couple different wars here. Okay, let's see how this goes. We may be overcommitting to this, but we'll see if it all works out. After all, I'm starting a multi-fronted war that lots of people could join. Hoping, of course, that they don't. And even if they do, we have powerful men-at-arms. Ancient ruins. Okay, that's a victory on one front. Oh, I didn't get as much as I thought I might. Oh, we lost a battle somewhere. In fact, we're losing quite a few battles. Okay, I am taking command. Assuming direct control, basically. Because we should have won that fight if my troops hadn't decided to suddenly split up in 3 different directions. Okay, let's try and take out that one, since I don't know where their actual army is. Okay. Now I have a rough idea where some of their troops are. I'm going to ignore that and focus on sieging. Chancellor, Marshal Pert, perfect. Get our armies shooting around the map faster. Probably our last needed siege here, and then this war will end, and then we got to deal with the other war. Okay. Okay, so we basically just need to siege things down. That was not good. Stress gain. Our troops are starving, which is unfortunate, but I had to intervene to stop the complete collapse of the war. What are you doing, AI? Like, seriously. Why are you doing that? They're starving, and they were going to sit around doing sieges. That was really dumb. Huh. Because our character's possessed by ghosts, we were able to investigate and figure out that there where the ghosts were. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. It actually had a benefit, didn't it? Okay, stabilize that whole area. Let's try having the AI run things for the moment. Nope, they're gonna fail. So, once again, I'm taking over. There is no reason they should be failing this hard, but they are. That's going to take too long to take down. It's going to be close. Just made it. I want to find their army and fight. They got some strong forts. Unfortunately for us. Level 14. Okay, that's progress there. Probably we just have to take this. There we go. Big win on that front. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not that bad, actually, to give that one away. Not like the other ones, which are absurdly important. We can now vassalize some neighbors. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We can usurp something. Now we don't want to. I do want to do the ransoming, though. Oh. Huh. Apparently we just succeeded in our mission to kick out that faith. And we hold too many duchies. Okay. Obviously, I have to deal with this duchy problem before I do anything else. It's interesting that that triggered, because it didn't seem like I completed any specific mission. It just, I was given it. Yeah, now we gotta reorganize the realm. Okay, well, I will say that's probably gonna be it for this episode, though. We have greatly increased the size of our realm. Easily, and made a lot of money in the process. We, of course, still have to stabilize and finish colonizing there, but in the terms of getting started, we're in a good spot. And we'll probably be able to rampage further upwards, given time. Hello, cat. My cat just arrived. Well, that will almost be it. Huh. Okay, well, we're not going to do anything about that this time. So thank you guys all for watching. Hope we are enjoying it so far. We're going to continue our rampage going north. After all, our goal is to take out this area. So eventually we'll get there, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.